it has taken you this long, because I don't think you can sit here and honestly tell me that somehow in your subconscious you didn't know for the whole time you've been like close to me that this is what you wanted to do.
Welcome, people! Today we're going to do interesting things because we're going to dig into my past life.
Yes.
We just dug into... Is it called dug? Dug into.
We just dug into,
Yeah.
Maybe.
We had a wine, okay. But we just dug
Not
into...
that much.
No.
Yet.
Yes. We just dug into Kiri's past life, which was shocking. So...
And very eventful. Oh my goodness.
So if you want to know about that, I will link it up here if it's out. Otherwise, go to Kiri's channel and subscribe.
Yes, because then it will be. Because we all know you work a lot faster than me.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I would just say that you got the rainforest video out way earlier than I did.
Well, yes.
Which
true.
is shocking.
It is very shocking.
It is. But today, I need my blanket.
Pause. Pause for blanket.
Pause for blanket. Blanket music. Today, we are doing the past life spread. Past life reading. Kiri knows everything about it. Do we need to say anything else?
Maybe you should mention the fact that you're using a new deck on your channel.
Look at this 5-cent tarot. It's not mine, it's Kiri. But I asked her nicely if I could use it for this because... Yeah.
And let's just debunk that right now. Yes, she can use my tarot deck. We are very, very close. I'm perfectly okay with that. You just saged it before, you cleanse it after, and you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Debunked. Out of the way.
Debunked. Out of the way. But the spread is going to show... What was it again? It's a 15
card spread.
15 card spread. And it's going to show my past life. It's going to show my past life lessons.
Mm-hmm.
What was it more?
And then it's also gonna show what it means for your relationships and what you do in this life. And then finally it's gonna give you this life's purpose.
Bam!
Bam! So this is like all of the things in one video, guys. We are airing out all the dirty laundry from her past life and this life.
And this life.
So get ready.
I am very excited.
Yeah.
And a little afraid.
I was too. It's very humbling, I feel like, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock a good past into this. A good past life.
Oh, and I will just warn you, for me, like, I don't know how it's gonna be for you, but for me, this deck's like reversals a lot.
Oh,
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Don't give me reversals.
Reversals can be good, though.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Remember, I got, like, a lot of needles reversed, which is good, because then you get creativity and all that stuff. So it's not all...
Never mind.
You get what you get, darling, and you just have to take it. Take it like a big girl.
Okay, we're doing a little shuffling with the new cards. Ooh.
They feel good, no?
Ooh, they are very...
The sound is very swishy swishy.
Ooh. If you wanna see the unboxing, it's up here. It's Kiri's.
It's mine.
But I will spread them out and then we're going to come back to you guys.
And then 2 and then 1 and then you're done.
2 and 1.
You're like,
I tried to be sneaky, okay?
Don't try to be sneaky. That's your life purpose. You cannot be sneaky about that.
I was like, oh, okay.
Are you ready? Do you need like a...
Okay. I will take my vlogging camera and I will show you guys how, you know, this is how it's laid out. So that is the top. That is my life purpose.
Yes.
Hello, life purpose.
We will get to you later.
Be good! But we're going to find a gender reveal card.
Yeah, a gender first. That's what we're doing first, yeah?
It's... Oh, by the way, I will put a link down below from where we got this, who made this. The gender thing is not really a part of that, but we want to know.
We want to know. So we're doing a gender first because...
Have I been a girl or a dude?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Girl or boy?
Oh, by the way. Oh, let's talk about that after. I'm going to ask you after.
Like,
and this, you know, in case you wonder, like, you can get either, like, you know, the high priest or the high priestess or whatever. Like, you can get male or female, but you can also get a minor arcana, and that is more about, like, feeling the energy, because that's what we did with mine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh.
5 up. Ew! 5 a button.
Recovery.
It feels like a girl too.
Yeah, that feels very feminine.
Yeah. Did you get it? No, you didn't get the same. But charity, you did get that too.
I did get a button card.
Yeah.
For the ginger. There was also like, that was smaller birdies.
You smaller birdies.
But same difference. It feels very...
Yeah. That's also forgiving.
Yeah. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness, yeah. So I'm going to show you guys.
So probably female.
Female! Okay. Kiri is going to help us with
yes.
Yeah.
So we start up in the corner up here with personal attributes of past life. So that is like her, you know, personal, like how she is as a person in her past life.
Beep.
Babe.
Are we ready?
Ooh. 8 of buttons. Perfectionist.
I was just about, is that perfectionist, which is very well this life. And then we have...
Uninspired. Mediocrity.
What is that? Mediocrity. Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's like, you know, when something is mediocre. Like maybe you had low self-esteem.
Oh.
Could translate into that.
So I wanted to be perfect. In
like you were very perfectionist about yourself, I feel like, and maybe even, you know, like kind of in this life, like you're your own worst critic, and it was the same in your past life.
Makes so much sense.
I feel like already this spread is gonna be very, very learning for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the truth, you guys.
My husband better be here somewhere.
We'll see. I mean, there was not really much love life in mine. There was a little bit, but it was. There was a
confirmation.
There was a confirmation, yes, but it was not like all over like love and relationships and yada yada, isn't that?
No. But yeah, perfection is in everything. In the past life and in this life.
I'm gonna pause for wine.
Yeah.
Do you want more?
Yeah. Sandra put on wine music.
More?
No, that is good for now. We are not overdoing.
That was really my phone.
By the way, show the guys the bottle, because it fits well together with the cards today. Look at that.
I'm trying to cover your face so it goes in focus.
Let's see.
I think it works. I'm not sure. Yes, there we go.
Otherwise, you have to go to my vlog channel because I did love it.
Alright, are we moving right along?
Moving along.
The next card, which is this one, is your physical attribute. So this will say something about your work life or something about what you were physically good at or physically strong in. Yes.
Intuition!
Ooh!
Ooh!
Damn, girl. Self-love. Wow. Ooh, expression.
Expression.
Maybe you were like someone who like helped others, like I feel like a psychologist or like something along those lines.
Oh yeah.
Like, it would be very ironic if you were like having very much self-doubt, but you helped others build themselves up.
Yeah.
As a profession.
But it makes sense because I do that today. It's like, you know, I help you guys with love life, but in my love life there's chaos. Yeah. You know? So it's actually
very much the same thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so much connected with my past life, which is funny because I have, you know, that's something that people always say to me.
Yeah. And you're very strongly connected with your intuition.
My intuition, yeah.
So I feel like a couple's therapy thing
that could have been, yeah.
I don't feel like this past life is as old as the one we were talking about before.
No.
I feel like this could be like
the 80s maybe, or
like 50s.
Oh, yeah, 50s. That
50s.
could be, exactly. That could actually be, or the 70s. Oh, yeah, because it was all about love, peace, and happiness.
So, well, we will see. It could mean maybe it will be clearer later on. But I feel like.
But I will. One thing I just want to say, because it's something that I got told in the past, that I died in 1960. Do I got 1969. 69. Yeah.
How did you die in 1969?
I got killed while I was pregnant.
Maybe it's this life, because if this was in the 50s, that would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we will see.
50s, early 60s. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
I feel like you could have been like some love guru.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, very intuitive and very like.
Yeah, not necessarily tarot, maybe, but more like.
But more, it could also be like I want to look perfect, and I was very like, you know.
Yeah. Maybe you're like a housewife.
Yeah, or a movie star.
Movie star.
Yes. You never know.
Oh, maybe that could also be with the whole self-love, and maybe you were typecast a lot.
Oh my god.
You know, as a love interest.
Oh yeah. Like Kiri got very funky with it. Woo!
Let me just cover up a little.
Well, we don't care. But should we take the next one?
Yes, maybe it will be clearer.
I'm actually very excited about this.
So,
I'm a bit afraid.
Spiritual attributes.
Ooh.
How are you spiritually? Indulgence. Greed. Stubborn.
Stubborn. Stubborn. Greed.
What do you feel?
The first thing that pops up is that I might have lost someone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that made me stubborn.
Stubborn in your like beliefs, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Like you were not willing to listen to anybody else when it came to beliefs.
Yeah, I think so. That something might have happened.
Yeah.
Or maybe when it's connected with the love and the, you know, this like, I want to be perfect. Maybe I got divorced.
Maybe.
Or maybe, if it's connected with this life.
Money. With the greed. Took all his money.
Yeah. You know, like, I had a lot of, like, you know, attention, but I was actually pretty lonely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that might have, you know, lowered my... It was a spiritual.
Yeah, it was a spiritual.
So it might have lowered my connection with my, you know, with the universe and the spirit guides and
maybe you ended
my higher self.
Because these things happen to you, maybe you ended up being like, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in anything.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe in nothing, and you can't tell me different.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Could be. Like, a
person
can only take so much, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Because it's funny that I have this, like, intuition, and then I have, you know, the kind of opposite.
Right.
Alright. The birth.
No, that is overall life you're doing now.
Oh!
The first one is overall life,
okay.
And then you have birth. So this is gonna tell you about, like, how your life was in general.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friendship!
Ooh.
Community, which makes sense if I was someone who had a lot of people around me.
Yeah.
And then we have collaboration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much it we have for that one. And then friendship.
That is actually pretty interesting.
So maybe you had a strong friend group behind you.
I do feel so.
Yeah. That's beautiful though.
Yeah. But still, the feeling of loneliness.
So maybe it was like very surface friendships.
Yeah.
Like you didn't... Either that or like you were seeing ghosts in the friendship department. Like you thought that people were talking behind your back and like doing all these things to you without it actually being the case.
Do you know what comes to mind? Like, you know, and it's a typical like movie star thing that people are very fake and very like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but then if you turn around, you're like, oh God, did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. Like these kind of very surface level friendships. Yeah. Very surface level.
We also have the gossip, but that's not for the reversed or the upright.
Yeah.
That is so interesting. Okay.
Interesting card for sure.
Yeah.
The next one is birth. And this one we talked about in my video, that we were not actually super sure what it was.
No.
But in my spread, it turned out to be like how my parents were connected and how that was connected to my birth. So it was like a whole thing, very interesting. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be for you.
Before I turn around, I want to say something with the friendship, because it just hit me that I think I was someone who also wanted to have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Like...
Always wanted to have people around me.
Avoidance.
Avoidance.
Fear of walking away.
Fear of loss, walking away. Well, I could have had a mother who had to raise me herself.
Right.
And, you know, that's, again... That's maybe she avoided... And she tried to avoid this, like... being what do you call that, a mom by herself, just raising me. That could be.
You know what came to mind for me straight away?
What?
I feel like, you know, with the avoidance and with the walking away, I feel like you're right with the dad walked away, but I also feel like your mom maybe had a miscarriage before you. With the fear of loss. So like she was very like protective of you and like was afraid of losing you all the time.
Oh, that could be.
Which would also tie well in with your like career if you said you were famous and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
That is interesting. Also with greed.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Like she was very like you're mine kind of deal.
Yeah.
Probably didn't go over well if you had a boyfriend. I'm just saying.
No.
Not the nicest mother-in-law ever, I don't think.
No. And I will say that my mom, my real mom in this life, did have a problem with that in her younger age, especially with my brother, but also with me.
Okay.
But she realized fast that I was not a person who, you know, that she could
control like that.
Yeah, control and hold on to. So it's funny that if, you know, if that's connected with a past life.
Yeah. It's amazing how different our spreads are.
It is. Yeah. It really is. Yeah, because this feels like, you know, from the 50s.
It was not like 60s. The life that we were together in, I feel like.
No, exactly. No,
either that or like maybe it was, you know, you could have been in my life back then.
Both, it could have been. Because me and Kiri found out that we have had more past lives together.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
It really is.
What is the next one?
The next one is your childhood.
Oh, that was your childhood. Are we ready? Heartbreak!
3 of Needles, suffering.
Oh no, sorrow. The first thing that came to mind, again also with greed, that I maybe lost my mother early.
Yeah, I think so
you
too.
Know? Oh yeah.
It also ties in with your dad leaving.
Yeah, exactly. So I experienced a lot of loss.
Yeah.
Oh, poor me.
I know. Baby.
I want to hug my past life self.
You were really going through it, damn girl.
Yeah. Oh, but it makes sense.
It does make sense.
It makes sense with these. Like, also, it makes sense that I am intuitive, but I'm not wanting to connect with that because of the loss.
Yeah. So you're like very in grieving stage.
Yeah.
At least like for this portion of your life, from like birth to childhood.
We will see what happens.
So the next one is your teenage years. Let's see what it says about that.
That was a rebel. Unstoppable!
Wow, action hero.
Whoa!
Courage. Knight of Needles.
So something might have happened that made me, you know, it makes sense with the perfectionistic thing that I just wanted to show that I'm not going to be this sad child or let the past define who I want to be.
You overcome yourself in your teenage years.
And the funny thing is with the superhero thing, you know, like, you know, making stories or wanting to be a part of fake stories, you know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Maybe you realized you had to be the hero of your own story. Like, nobody was going to come save you.
Yeah. That is actually pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that. Ha. A teenage superhero.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that's maybe where all the acting is inspired from. Like you wanted to make it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh God, it makes sense. Yes.
So the next one is Adulthood. I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah. Adulthood. Adventure. Action. Energy. And passion.
Wow. So this is really with the whole, you know.
It is. And we have kind of 2 horses. I don't know, but if it's a seahorse, but it, you know.
Yeah.
It has this energy.
So it's all about like, you know, going fast and going strong and, you know, power and
it makes sense
expression.
like the Black Beauty, like you know, wanting to be perfect and wanting things to just go fast.
Yeah, you really set out to do something for your own life, and you did that.
I did it. I should take note from the past life and do it.
Yeah, you are doing it.
I'm doing it now, but, you know, in the past I didn't.
No, but you are now.
Yeah. That is me now.
The next card.
That is the
death card.
It's the death card.
Child of Heart. Emotional bitterness. Wow.
Bitterness, emotional. Do we have anything else here?
No.
Bitterness. Maybe I really got left like my mom. Like, you know. Maybe I didn't get married. Or, you know.
Oh, maybe it was your lover that killed you.
That could also be. Yeah. Yeah, because emotional. Yeah. And it is the needle or the right?
Yeah,
What's it called?
Queen of Needles.
Queen of Needles.
Like you ended up in your own sub-story, basically.
Yeah. Is the Queen of Needles...
Oh, Cold of Heart, not Child of Heart.
Oh, Cold of Heart. Oh, if I got killed, you know, brutally.
Yeah.
By the way, is this the Queen of Swords in the normal tarot? Mm. Which is funny because me being an air sign in this life, you know, it is a bit funny.
Yeah.
So, you know...
That is intense.
It ended bittersweet. Yeah. It is like a old Hollywood movie.
It really is.
Shit.
Like a lot of passion and a lot of, you know, adventure and action, and then it just ends in this like
bitterness,
bitter tragedy.
Yeah.
Cold-hearted ending. Oh baby.
I will make it better in this life. Yes. I'm not gonna be killed in this life.
Are you ready for some life lessons, my darling? So we have 2 of those.
So the first life lesson is
death.
Stagnation. The death card. Fear of change. Oh yeah.
Maybe you need to be a little more, you know, because you were a lot of moving forward and moving very fast when it ended you in the tragedy.
It did, yeah.
So maybe you need to be a little more careful with how fast you're going necessarily, and be a little more
mellow and relaxed.
And trust that the universe will provide for you.
Exactly, because I wanted everything to be perfect and very fast in my past life. Mm. And again, it's funny because it connects with this life.
Yeah, but you are going a lot slower now.
Oh yeah, I learned the lesson from the past life, maybe. Yeah. In some way. But after I became spiritual, which is also funny. Mm. Because I did not take that lesson from the past life. That is interesting.
Not at that point, anyways.
No. Should we take the 2?
Yes.
This is the second...
2 on buttons.
What do you call that? Lesson. Spinning plates. Overwhelmed.
Overcommitted. Again, it ties in.
It does. Like...
Because this card is all about, you know, having too much on your plate and doing too much at the same time.
Very overwhelmed with my life. Maybe the fame came so quickly that it overwhelmed me, but I still kept going instead of, you know, slowing down.
And enjoying what you actually had and had accomplished.
Yeah, I wanted more. I want everything to be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
This is woo.
It is
this
woo.
Is deep.
It is very deep. Oh my god. Damn. Well, it makes sense. Alrighty. Then we have...
past life purpose.
Okay. So, the purpose I had in my past life.
Yeah.
And we have progression.
Discovery, planning. Yes.
Oh my god. So my purpose was to discover my spirituality, maybe?
Yeah, well, and your potential, like what you're actually capable of doing.
Yeah. I totally failed at that.
Well, you didn't, because you reached, you did a lot.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like
true.
I feel like you accomplished a lot. It ended very abruptly and very stagnant, but you accomplished a lot along the way.
Yeah, you're right. The progression. What is that actually?
Progression is like it's moving forward. It's like you're taking the steps you need to move on.
Oh, okay. So it's a good thing. Okay. Yeah.
Definitely. And planning. Like I assume that you learned very well how to plan things out super fast and plan them out neatly.
Becoming successful.
Yeah, I feel like this was like the steps that this was your baby steps to this life.
That's actually interesting. Yeah.
Because both you learned how to move very fast and strongly, but you also learned how to be careful and slow down when you needed to.
Yeah. I will clap myself on the shoulders for that.
You definitely should.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Go you!
Go me! Go Sandra! And then we have...
how past life affect current relationships. Ooh.
That is an interesting one. Yeah. Let's just dig into it. Heartless.
Oh damn, you just got slapped in the face by the tarot.
Moody. Uncaring. Do we have anything else?
Balance.
But...
oh, that's the other way. No, never mind.
But I have, uncaring. I have had a lot of uncaring relationships. I mean, just the piece of is that we talked about.
Yes.
And heartless. There has been a lot of heartlessness.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe that's something. That was what was that again? This was the.
This was how it affects your current relationship in this life.
From past life, which. If I felt that I needed to be perfect and people maybe was fake in my past life, which again can be something that I need to, that it makes me moody. It makes sense actually, because I do have a tendency, or I did have a tendency in the past to be very moody if people didn't give me the attention that I wanted.
Right.
Let's just be honest here.
Yeah.
I was a diva.
Not in the time I've known you.
No, but I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to walk first.
Oh my goodness.
And I was very clear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like at the head of the pack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was moody, and I have been very, uncaring in the past.
Right.
So it's not a thing that I learned with time.
Can I maybe also be the devil's advocate here for a second?
Yes.
I feel like that because of the way your past life may have ended, if we interpret this correctly, that could cause you to be maybe come across heartless or not caring or moody towards someone who would potentially be a good partner for you.
And I know that.
But because you don't trust them, or you don't feel like you want to protect yourself because you subconsciously know how your past life ended, you're not giving them the time of day.
And it's funny because I actually had a friend who said that to me.
Yeah.
That I have a hard time letting people close to me.
Right. I love how I just did that by accident.
Yeah, oh my god. Well, you said that things would come out, so things are coming out.
Things are coming out, like you're airing out all your dirty.
Oh my god, I'm just going to give you a clinky for that. Okay, should we dig into the
Yes.
That was...
Let me just see. How past life affect current aspirations?
Okay, what?
So that means, like, how does your past life affect your current goals and what you want in life and this kind of stuff?
Da 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 da. Resistance. Delays.
Stalling.
Indecision.
That's very interesting.
Well, Libra.
Yeah.
And I am very indecisive. This stalling thing, I don't know what that is.
Stalling is like pausing, like it's the same thing, like you know, if you watched your career from an outside perspective, like I pretty much have.
Yeah.
You know, you would say that, you know, in my mind, from looking outside in, it would look like you had a very promising photo career.
Yeah.
But then you were like, no, you know, this is not exactly what I want to do. Like, you took your time finding what you wanted to do in life.
Yes.
Yeah. And that maybe also have, you know, it has caused these delays and resistance because technically...
That's good.
Technically, you knew what you wanted to do in this life, but you didn't actually do it. Like, it has taken you this long, because I don't think you can sit here and honestly tell me that somehow in your subconscious you didn't know for the whole time you've been, like, close to me, that this is what you wanted to do. You knew, you just didn't do it.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I spoke with a friend about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I have wanted to do YouTube for so long, but I have put delays on it because I was like, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, blah blah blah. So this makes sense, actually.
So that is how your past life affects that.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
It is very interesting. And it's another thing that I pushed over, which maybe, you know, can be the horsey. The adventure, the power thing. That I suddenly, you know, opened up to something. Yeah,
and I feel like you're maybe like subconsciously scared because yes, you accomplished a lot of things, but you're scared of that tragedy at the end.
Oh my god, I love how genius you are today with that. Oh, there we go. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of things are clicking in my mind right now.
Yes, which is good. It will help you in the future.
Yeah. Wow. Like, I'm a little bit afraid that the world is going to be cold-hearted again. Or, you know.
Yeah. Are you afraid you're going to crash, or you're afraid to move forward? Which is also, I feel like, could be one of the things that has delayed this, because...
Yeah.
Like, you have had a lot of subscribers on this channel for a long time.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on this channel, but, you know, across your channels.
Yeah, yeah.
Like several thousand.
Yeah.
And you've just been stalling it, even though you knew the potential was there.
Yeah, yeah. But you're right, I'm not going to hide that I have delayed my possibilities or my opportunities for this.
Because photos, like,
the
photography was safe.
Yeah, exactly. It was easy. It was, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you were afraid of this again.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh my god. Adventure is my push. It's my medicine.
Yeah, it is. You just have to take the steps.
Yeah. I love how poetic you are today.
It's the wine.
It's the wine. Let's do wine now.
Are you ready for the last card, darling?
Yes! Oh god, that is
life's purpose.
You better be good. Opportunity!
Wow, abundance.
Whoa!
Prosperity.
Oh my god, I love this.
So you have potential to be a rich bitch. Is what they say.
I am a rich bitch. Where is my $1 million man out there?
Wow, so you're really gonna reach some opportunities in this life.
Yeah.
And I feel like this life has the potential to rectify what you did wrong in your past life.
Yeah. I am very, very, very grateful for that. Because, you know, if it's reversed, it was warning.
Yeah.
Luckily, I did the flip. My subconscious mind was like,
Yeah.
That is amazing. So I have all the opportunities in this life. I just, like you said, with the, what is it called again?
It's a hangman.
The hangman, yeah. That I just need to learn to take the opportunities and not delay my life anymore.
Yeah.
Sandra, stop delaying your life.
Because you know what you want, you just need to go get that thing.
Exactly. Oh my god. And I did that in the past life.
You did that.
Oh my god, everything just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. This is amazing.
It is amazing.
And this is one past life. We can do this again.
We could.
You know, in a month or something.
Yeah. We'll probably come up with a different...
Yeah.
Different one.
Yeah. Because maybe when we do it again, it's going to be about love.
Either that or like a different time or place. Imagine if it switched so we could see how we were connected.
Oh god, that would be awesome. Well, we have to put the intuition out for that.
Yeah.
But I will say that this is it.
It is it.
This is amazing.
Before we sign off.
Yes.
Do you remember what I said about this deck before you started this? How do you feel about it now? The deck.
I love it. It's very powerful.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very insightful.
I do need this deck because it has a whole other energy than the normal tarot. I do want it. This is my gift for myself.
Yes.
Abundance is coming for me. So, yes, I can afford it.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. But I'm going to sign off before my camera dies. But thank you guys so much for being a part of this past life reading, because this was very impressive. Let me know if you guys have ever learned about your past life, if you have tried this or want to try this. What is your thoughts about this? Also, make sure to go over to Kiri and see her past life. Subscribe, become part of her family, become part of Moa family.
Yes.
And we will sign off and drink our winies and see you guys soon. Bye!
Ciao!